A tutti, scusate.
Good morning. We apologize for our 15-minute delay. We were waiting for people to arrive in this wonderful place in Vicenza. I'm very happy today to be able to chair this meeting organized by Vitevis out of several reasons. The first one relates to Vitevis itself, this cooperative group which, and I'm not exaggerating, is one of the groups that over the past years has done best in achieving wonderful results, not only in quantitative terms, but also in terms of its social commitment, which is fully in line with what it proposes today, sustainability. You know that sustainability is extraordinary from the viewpoint of it being very strategic. Unfortunately, though, for a long time, it has suffered the fact that communication was based more on suggestions and emotions rather than facts. And now we should really stop paying lip service to this topic and be factual. Vitevis boasts by now a long story and history in this field, 10 years of work that testify to very practical decisions and results. So much so that it is really on the cutting edge in terms of production in relation to sustainability, which is a multifaceted topic. I'm not going to be the one kicking off this very interesting round table today. It is not only people physically present who follow us today. We also have 100 people following the proceedings remotely. And actually, this is the good outcome, if any, of the pandemic. Now, Silvano Nicolato, the president of Vitevis, is with us today, and I would kindly ask him to introduce the day and to bring to us the regards of his cooperative and its members. Silvano, you have the floor. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to you all, and welcome. I would like this to be a sort of family reunion. It is true that we also have people connected remotely, but we also include them in our virtual family today. This is a process that we started some years ago. Many things have changed since then. We innovated the way by which we communicate. That also includes online streaming meetings. And so now we have hybrid events. And you see, in the wine growing sector, we were forced to ask a number of questions about climate change, about the impact, so that we can maximize all resources in the vineyard. What happens is that when you're there and work in the vineyard, you tend to work slowly, but this slowness, in a way, is conducive to thinking and reasoning about things. When we have scholars telling us about wine growers, you see, my grandfather used to say, that old agronomic practices would come to the fore over and over again. And if we combine that with technology, of course, we benefit from that. Wine growing is a family thing. It is linked to individuals, to families. It has changed because, of course, wine growers, vintners have changed. and they also learned a lot through technology. We are fully aware, though, of the fact that we do not have infinite resources. We must exploit them at best, and we need to use what Mother Nature gives us. Having Mother Nature as an ally is fundamental. At Vitevis, we started first and foremost observing and recording what is done in the vineyard, and tried to analyze where there was room for improvement. Then you see, this project has involved so many people, and we were nicely surprised to see that our land is indeed a land with a vocation for wine growing, but it is something which derives from nature itself. And when we addressed our members, we saw that they were eager to participate. Involving 1,000 people in these projects, of course, is a lot of work. You have to motivate people. You have to make people understand that we need to join efforts to counter climate change, and you need also to try and anticipate the situation. And I would like simply to give a message, if I may. That is that wine growing, the wine growing that we want to practice, this model is something that wants to leave a mark. Oftentimes, we speak about prints, about marks, meaning that you leave something behind that remains. But we want to be as little invasive as possible. We want to leave something which is fully in harmony with nature, something which enriches a territory, something which gives prospects to many families. This is the work that we want to do, and we are happy to share it with you today. Thank you, Mr. Nicolato. Thank you. You introduced wonderfully the topic of this morning and also made it clear how significant the work of Vitevis is. We have to be strict in terms of the timing of the agenda, also because we have 3 people connected remotely. I would say that the title, Good Wines for Our Earth, Soil and Land, the Italian term terra covers all these English terms, entails that we are committed to respecting the land, and that also goes for respecting final consumers. If we keep our environment healthy, then we will all have a future. Thank you, Silvano.